Great to see y'all back here. I think we're recording. I just want to talk for a few minutes, very briefly. I hope y'all can see how much wax this thing got on it. It literally does look as clean as you think it does. It really does. Man, shout out to all my folks who really had my best, not even my best interest at heart, but just from fellas to fellas. Be like, dog, I discovered so much with these purple lenses on, you know what I'm saying? I definitely got on some charcoal gray horse bit loafers. Yeah, right. This shirt really does look as good as you think it does in person. Remember that. Remember that is very important. But no one makes attractiveness real like. You saying be learn how to be a bro? Like what are we teaching ourselves how to lose ourselves for? We, I mean, as a collective, for the whole earth. All right, not anybody. And I'm saying, cause in that regard, a lot of people help me find myself. That for real though, being attractive in a general sense is not all that attractive to me. And I can say you that that's just the reality of the situation. That's just what the reality of the situation is. Like I have neglected myself and what it is that I actually not even really neglected myself, but neglected my reason and my judgment and for myself. And notice that as a young man, no one really says, hey, it's cool to be a gentleman. Like, when is the last time you heard somebody say that? Oh, I heard it. I heard it real recently, bro. Get off the video. I don't want to hear nothing you got to say to me. I'm saying we got a lot of stuff around here that's like, oh, don't be a simp. Be hard. Man, be personable. Learn, you know what I'm saying? Go after what it is that you want and learn something about somebody. But don't let me hear it from the old folks. Let me hear that from my peers. That's why I can't hang. I can't do it. I can't do it because I'm worth more to myself, um, in reality, than a lot of other people are. No matter how much you want to cater to somebody, no matter how much it is that you want to say, I can check off all these boxes for this person and probably for the next person and the next person and the next person. When I look at architecture, when I look at old vehicles, this is the closest thing to an old vehicle. I don't know what you gotta say, bro. Mopars is cool, but come on, I'm saying I'm swatting flies with that. Like, Mopars is cool, but like, start swatting flies at them. Man, the thing that really made a lot of things cool in old architecture, like in Kazakhstan, Astanza, I think it is, Astana, um, Middle Eastern, Tudor Gothic. A lot of things that made things beautiful were the differences in them, and those things have been appreciated in whatever it is in fashion, I suppose, to an extent, but in cuisine, in architecture, in old vehicles, what you see is something that wasn't just streamlined. It wasn't a cookie cutter style. So like when I see that and I look at how as an antisocial introvert, the thing that made me hate what I love about myself now is what really protected me and kept me on this path. So when I'm saying to these folks, yeah, I see how folks are. I can see a lot of people are really just casually interacting, and I don't really fit with that crowd. I like a genuine connection about really. I'm a one person type of guy. I don't need a whole lot of women around me. I don't need a whole lot of friends around me. And then so I'm saying my older folks, they get it and they cut the game to me like this. They say, hey, you're not supposed to be around a lot of women. What's wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with that. That's the reality of the situation. But it took me some time to realize that. I'm just checking this camera. I really can't see we rolling right now. Thing too low. Huh? We rolling? Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this thing short real quick. Keep some folks around you that's really worth the time. That's important. It took me time saying, I can see where stuff is. I see where the social climate is. I'm gonna take a walk. And you know what they told me? They didn't beat me over the head. They didn't tell me, oh, you got to do this, you got to do that, you got to do this, you got to do that. They said, that's how it is supposed to be because that's how you are. And this is just me vlogging this moment. I woke up an hour early today. I was so happy. I was like, there's nothing wrong with me. They said, no, that's just how you're wired. That's how you are. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it. They didn't beat me over the head. They said, that's how you are. Now, going forward, this is how you see who really wants to be around you. He was talking about one thing I heard, just one little note. He said, see how somebody handles adversity with you. How somebody handles adversity with you. That'll let you know who's around you. But other than that, shoot, a lot of y'all should be a lot of y'all should be scared. You don't understand how much beautiful women, how many beautiful women I've seen. The caliber of the stuff you talking about. I'm in sports mode right now, but a lot of folks can't really hang with that caliber physically, and then let alone personable. Y'all know I'm personable over here. Y'all know how it goes. Purple lenses on, charcoal horse bit loafers on with the tight tee and the black jeans and wax on his off day. You know what I'm saying? Stuff that we keep to a standard. Bro, I done seen something better than what you got, I promise. And I've seen it in a room a few times. And the craziest thing is, they always come see me for some reason. But that doesn't mean it's bad or good. It just means, and I'm learning these things. It doesn't mean good or bad. It doesn't mean anything but what it is in that moment. And know that whenever you are in that moment, this is what you want. This is how you check and see what it is. If that's not what you want, that's not for you, get out the way, and that's cool. That is okay. That's cool, man. I'm solid. I'm solid. It sounded like I might have said silent. I didn't say that, but I do move that way, though. Shoot, I'm about to get up out of here. I'm Jalen Bronson in traffic out here for real. Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Make sure whenever you see these folks outside, you got wax all over, shawty. Oh, that interior is clean as you think it is, too. Best believe that. But, you know, that's all I had to say, man. Ain't nothing wrong with me. I'm just what I am. And I think that's worth being. I appreciate everybody who ever put me on to being me. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, I'll see y'all later.